So the big question is, can you really make money using affiliate marketing and Facebook groups? Well, I recently spoke to Wilhelm, Winald, and we talked about how he was able to absolutely crush an affiliate launch. And we're going to share with you how you can do it too. That interview is coming up right now. Hey, welcome back. You're listening to Ultimate Affiliate Marketing. I am your host. It's Paul Motley here. And today, another special guest. I love getting guests on the show. It makes my life so much easier, right? Today, we have a fellow affiliate marketer. This guy literally just crushed an affiliate launch. There we go. And I want to make sure that he spills the beans and tells everybody just how he managed to do it. So without further ado, it is Wilhelm Winald. Wilhelm, how you doing, man?
Oh man, Paul, I'm super excited to be here. I've been following you for quite some while, and I love the message that you're spreading. And like you said, I've been having a good run recently, and I want to share with the world too. So I'm super thankful for you having me on. It's going to be a lot of fun here today.
Yeah, it is. As long as our internet connection stays up, then so we're good. Oh man, listen, this is going to go out. So everybody that's watching on YouTube, hello to everybody on YouTube. Everyone that's listening on the podcast, I just waved to everybody that was on YouTube, right? So you got to get the visuals right. You got to make sure that people understand what's going on. So listen, tell me a little bit about your story, because obviously I've seen you doing this, I've seen you doing that, I've seen you building your own group, I've seen you, multiple posts all over the place. But where did the journey start for you? When did you start getting sort of like into affiliate marketing itself?
Yeah, it's something I like talking about, because I've been really, since, I, like you said, I had a good contest, and it just made me have this moment of like looking back in the past couple of years, like everything that, I've accomplished. It's not huge success, I'm not saying that, but it's a journey, and it's something to be proud of. And it started for me. I'm from Sweden. I'm 22 years old, and I decided in 2017 to go over to the US.
Could I just ask you one thing? You're 22, Is that correct?
That is correct, yeah.
Oh man, I am old enough to be your father, so I'm just going to get that out of the way, right? Sorry, had to be said. Fantastic. My oldest son, literally, my oldest son is only 2 years younger than you. That's scary shit right there. So anyway, please continue.
I love it, man. So, so I decided to, after high school, what you do is, you get a job where you study at a university. And, I always had this attraction to the US and playing soccer there. I'm a big soccer or football fan, as you say, Paul. And I thought that was a great opportunity for me, study in the US and play soccer at the same time. And I had a good time for about almost a year, almost half a year or so. I was getting good grades, best grades in my life. I was like athlete of the week when it came to soccer part. So everything was good on paper, but it was just not clicking in my mind. And I started looking at these online courses on online entrepreneurs, and I just knew that is what I wanted to do. There was more to me. There was more to life for me than to just get a 4-year degree, get that entry-level job, get up the ranks, blah, 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 that whole shenanigans. And I just wanted to do more and share more. So I knew that I had to take the toughest decision of my life, which was dropping out of college, flying back to Sweden, facing the judgment, the questions of family and friend. I was the kid going over to the US, being a big shot, studying there, and coming back home felt like a failure. And the reception I got too was judgment and questions. So it was tough, but entrepreneur. So I decided to stick with it, tried running an agency here in Sweden. I took all these courses. I tried design jobs. I tried e-commerce and drop shipping and freelancing, and nothing was really working for me. And it was super, super frustrating because, like I said, it was a lot of judgment and questions of like, when was this online thing going to work? Like, why didn't you stick to the US? Was it really that bad? Like, you were getting good grades. And I was taking these courses, and I was following the gurus, doing everything they said, also use paid ads. And I was doing literally everything. I was wasting like the last money I had on paid ads, and nothing worked for me. And it was really, I had a lot of college debt to pay out. It was not working. And then in 2019, in January, is when I first ran into affiliate marketing and doing organically. And it, from over trying this thing for online thing for over a year and a half. It took me almost 2 days to become profitable with organic methods. And since then, it's just been a journey I'm thankful for, and I'm full time online, and it's been amazing. So it's been a journey.
Yeah, man. I mean, I think a lot of people could probably share, you know, they understand where you're coming from on that one, because like you say, when you come out of something, and especially like you say, I mean, you know, I love the fact that you know, you were a soccer player and all that sort of thing. I mean, I did both actually, even though I was in the UK. I played American football when I was like 18, but I still played soccer as well. So it's kind of like one of those things. And I think a lot of people do get that flack, especially if they're trying to hold down a job at the same time. They'll get judgment, they'll get pressure from at home as well, because if they have a partner, or if they have family, or even if they're like, you know, dead young and still living with the folks and stuff, you know, you disappear off all the time, you know, up in your bedroom or your study or your office or whatever it is, whether that's first thing in the morning before you head out to work, or last thing at night, you know, right up until, you know, you practically sleep in no time whatsoever, because you're trying to focus on this dream. And I don't know about you, have you ever felt that, you know, when you start something and you get really excited about it, and then you can't help but tell the people around you about your excitement, right?
100%.
Right.
About everything I do, Paul.
And then a few weeks go by, and whatever you were doing at that point, because we've all tried everything, right? We have literally tried almost everything out there, and it doesn't quite come off as much or as well as you'd hoped. And then you get that question, you know, oh, how did the drop shipping go? Or, you know, what happened to this then when you said how brilliant it was? Where's the money? Right. So, you know, you get that, don't you? And for a lot of people, it can dig them into a hole. But if you've still got that entrepreneurial spirit, you've got that drive, you've got that switch, that spark, if you like, that can keep you driving forward onto the next thing. Because we know that failure only really happens if you quit, right?
Yeah.
If you stop. So what was the thing right before you started on affiliate marketing? What were you doing right up until then, and what do you think made the switch? Was it something that you saw, or something that you experienced, or what?
Yeah, man, I love what you're saying there, like keeping that entrepreneurial spirit and going for it, going after it. Although, like, it's like a journey you're setting yourself up to, but you have no idea about the end goal, but you just know that it's exciting and you have to try it, right? I love it, and never quitting, like you say. Before I did affiliate marketing, I had just jumped from trying an agency to doing drop shipping, and I was doing that on eBay, and I was doing paid ads and stuff and trying to rank up in the search. And that was where I made my first dollar online, but I just didn't become profitable with the ads and everything. And with the margins, it was really, really hard for me. And I think I gotta say, I became really, really lucky, because when I ran into affiliate marketing, I ran into my mentor too, Doug Bowen, as you're familiar with. And he just helped me. He helped me get set up. And I think having a mentor helping and guiding me made all the difference for me.
Mm. Yeah, I can totally agree with you on that one. And, you know, the show's not all about me, seriously. But you know, when I was doing it for a number of years, and only when I started getting coaching and mentoring did things really take off. You know, and you can drift along, you can watch as many YouTube videos as you like, but you never really get to the meat. You know, you'll get the plate of food, but you never actually get to eat the meat. Does that make sense? It's filling the missing pieces in. And if you're paying for someone's time, guess what? You're going to get their best information. So, and I think that's where it comes from. And so you started on the affiliate marketing thing. Was it a particular service or some particular product that you were focusing on? Where did it all come in from there?
Yep. So I started out with Clickfunnels and started promoting that. And you know, first I started promoting the 14-day free trial. I got 2 or 3 signups, which, you know, basically paid for my Clickfunnels account during the free trial period. So and that's kind of the mindset that I had. Like 2 weeks free trial, I'm gonna make it work. Like if I'm not, I'm gonna quit. I'm gonna try the next thing. What you do, like jump on to the next thing. It didn't work, and thankfully, with the right mentoring and help, I was able to, in about 2 days, get those 2 or 3 signups, and
Wow.
it paid for Clickfunnels with the commissions. So that's what I started, and then the One Funnel Away challenge came out for Clickfunnels too, and the hype was just enormous. So yeah, I've been promoting Clickfunnels ever since.
Nice, man. Yeah, and I think for those people that are listening, it's not just ClickFunnels, the sales funnel platform. They do have a bunch of other products and services as well as part of the ClickFunnels family, if you like. So
Yeah.
when we talk about to a lot of people that are involved in doing ClickFunnels and that, some people will focus on One Funnel Away, for example. Other people will focus on trying to help a particular market grow their business through sales funnels in a particular niche, right? So you can really sort of drill down, and although you might go onto like the ClickFunnels group or the affiliate group, and there's like, I don't know, what, 76, 77,000 people on there.
Yeah.
You compare that with the world, right? It is not saturated. There is so many businesses, so many people out there that you can help not only get online, but be successful online, that, everyone starts going, oh man, is it oversaturated? And we were like, no, we've not even scratched the surface yet, and it's crazy. It's crazy. Do you find that you are now sort of earning it yourself a decent amount through what you're doing, or do you feel like there's still more levels to go to?
Yeah, I mean, I'm full time, so I'm thankful for that. So definitely decent, but it's not where I want to be. More money, more opportunities, more people I can help, the bigger impact I can have, and I don't see any reason why to stop. You just keep at it. And like you said, about, like, a lot of people think that, oh, it's saturated, ClickFunnels, it's over, it's dead, and it's really not true. Like, if you think about 2020 that we're in right now, COVID had hit the world in a horrible way. COVID has hit so many people in so many different ways, but with every negative in the world, it comes positive. And there's so many people who are now that I see so much more traffic now because of COVID, because people are jumping from their 9 to 5 and they're trying to figure this online thing out because they see that's where the opportunities are. So like you said, it's not saturated. There's so much opportunities out there, and for everybody, just helping each other, not seeing each other as competitors, but rather complement each other and help and collaborate together. I think we can just grow so much faster. And it's so exciting because there's so much out there to help, and money to be made, and impact to be created.
I totally get it. And to be honest with you, 2020 has probably been my best year. It sounds crazy, but I've at least doubled the income from last year, purely based on that fact. I think that people have been forced to open their minds a little bit, and really think, okay, right, this is the situation I'm in. I need something that's going to help supplement or replace my income. What can I do? Right, and that's where you'll get a lot of people come through. So go through the methods right up until, I don't know, maybe 2-3 months ago. What was your sort of like you said you got like 3 ClickFunnels accounts under your affiliate link almost instantly, which is great. And for those people that don't realize that ClickFunnels pay like 40%, so effectively if you get 3 referrals, you're paying for your own fees, so your account is nothing, which is great, which is what every affiliate marketer should do, is take a product that they already like and use and get a way of using an affiliate program to pay for it, so it's not coming out of your pocket. But going from there, were you using organic methods or paid methods? What was your preferred way of getting forward?
Yep. I've been doing it all organically since I ever started, and I'm gonna keep doing that. And I know we're gonna get a lot of hate, like it's slow, it's I don't know, slow and like boring, and that does really not have to be the case. I mean, look at you with your podcast, Paul. We talked about this just before jumping on here. Like, you've been publishing every single day, and you are crushing it, and it's super inspiring to see. And that's the exact same message that I got from taking the One Funnel Away challenge. Well, what I heard from from Russell Brunson there was just publish every single day for a year and your life will change. And I, took it upon myself to do that. So I created my own group and I started publishing there every single day in that group and on my profile, and try to get people into my group, because I think we're all tribal animals, right? Like as human beings, we're all tribal. We're going to belong somewhere. We have a group, a culture, as Russell says, it's somewhere to belong. And I think if you can create that safe space, that safe haven for your tribe, your people online, there might not be another place out there for them that they can relate and connect with other entrepreneurs, like in your group. Because I think it comes down to relationships. If you, this is my theory here, Paul, if you show someone that you can help them and that you really care about them getting results, and not send them a message and trying to pitch them, but literally just start off by helping them as much as you can, you might be the only person doing that online for them in a world where everybody else is spamming links, thousands of emails a day, this guru here, this guru there. If you can just show them that you want to help them and try to, get them in your tribe, somewhere to belong, you might be the only person doing that for them online. And that's a reason for them to follow you for life.
Yeah, totally right, man. Totally right. And I love what you're doing with the group there. And I think you kind of you hit the nail on the head with so much in what you just said there about people. It's almost like a safe place for them to be. It's almost like having a group of friends or a group of people that are especially interested in what you do. And, so you mean everyone can friend collect on Facebook, right? You can get like 5,000 random people on Facebook dead easy. You can do it in a couple of months just by adding so many people. But it doesn't mean that they're going to be thinking the same way that you do, wanting to do the same things that you do and being part of what you do. So, that's kind of like what I get from the point of having groups as well. Do you feel that groups are, and again, I know this is a leading question, right? Do you think having your own Facebook group is overdone, or do you think there's still room for people to start out?
I think there is such a huge opportunity for people to start a Facebook group in 2020 and 2021, and I mean ongoing here in the future, because I see so many new features and changes coming to groups as a group owner. I mean, we just recently in the past few months got access to see the reach and insights of individual posts that we make inside of our Facebook groups. I can actually see how many people my Facebook post reached. And there are so many, I think that Facebook are gonna reveal paid ads for Facebook groups here in the future. Like if you want your post to be seen for more people, then you have to boost it with Facebook ads. I think that's coming in the past year or coming year or coming 2 years, something like that. I think Facebook keeps showing every single day that they care so much about their groups and they want to keep people on their platform, right? And like I said, we're tribal animals. So if you can get your people on Facebook somewhere to belong, they're going to stick on Facebook longer, and Facebook is going to reward you for doing that. And they're always updating Facebook groups like no other feature I see, honestly.
Yeah. I think actually, I haven't really thought about it. So you've hit an important part there. Again, I mean, I saw it years ago when I grew a Facebook business page, and it's up to like, I don't know, 16,000 people on there. But if I post on it, there's such a small amount of people actually see the post. Whereas go back 2-3 years, there were lots of people who should see. Out of that, I would see, maybe 1,000, 2,000 people see that post. Now, if I post on it, I get like 26. And immediately after you post, guess what? Mr. Zuckerberg says, if you want to see more people getting to your post, boost the post.
Yeah.
Straight away, they're running a business at the end of the day. That's their job. They have shareholders. They want people to pay for ads. And I think, it could be going exactly the same way for groups as well. So when it comes to growing a group, how would you suggest that people start attracting people? Because they do have a lot of choice right now. I'm saying a lot of choice, but again, this is only for the people which we mix in. There's still, billions of other people on the planet. So, we can't all just mix in one little spot. There is lots of spots to go. But if you were starting out right now, how would you start off with attracting people to your group?
Yeah, great question. And this is something I'm really excited about and passionate about. I think growing your group, it's, if you think about it, marketing and online marketing and Facebook in general, it's the biggest social media platform on earth. It's over 1 billion people on Facebook. And as a marketer, you have to congregate people into markets, right? But Facebook, they've already done that job for us. All the traffic, it's already on Facebook. You don't have to create any of the traffic. It's already there. You only have to leverage the traffic that's already on Facebook. And Facebook has done such a great job congregating and putting people together based on their goals, their beliefs, their values, their connections, communities that they're in inside of Facebook groups. And that's where the traffic is. So I call this being the hero. All you have to do is go into Facebook groups, join different Facebook groups where your dream customer is hanging out, whether it's personal development group, it's an online marketing. If you're a real estate agent, there's groups for that too. Join those different groups where your dream customer is hanging out and be the hero. And when I say be the hero, I mean be the hero of that group. That means that you are answering all the posts, going through the feed on that group, like answering all the posts, answering all the questions. And people think like, oh, I'm not an expert. How am I supposed to answer all the questions? Here's the thing. People are lazy. And most of the time, you can just Google the freaking answer to the question, okay? It's as simple as that. And you will be picturing there as the hero inside of that Facebook group. And it means that you're posting your own posts, you're being the supportive member, encouraging everybody who's having success, everybody posting, being unsure about their own journey, just being there, being the hero, answering questions, being supportive, encouraging. And at the end of the day, there shouldn't be a single person inside of that Facebook group who doesn't see your name or doesn't see your profile picture every single day, okay? Because you're helping everybody and you're the most active person there. And they'll start tagging you like crazy. And here's the thing, Paul. As you start doing this, not only will they start seeing you as an authority in that group, like almost like an admin, but people will check you out and they wonder like, who the heck is this guy, Paul, who just keeps answering every single question, who keeps helping every person who ever has a problem? Like, who is he? He seems really cool. Like, I want to see what he's up to. And they check out your profile, Paul. They see you have a podcast. They go to your Facebook page, wherever you want to link people, like have a cover photo linked to it, have your Facebook bio linked to it. And that's how you get people into your group or wherever you want to shoot traffic. Really, that's how I done it. That's how I still do it. And it's a solid method. You're helping people, building that relationship and getting their interest.
Yeah, I love it, man. Love it. And would you, when you're talking about like being the hero and that, I mean, it's going to take time. Do you sort of focus on one group or do you just sort of focus on, 2 or 3 or 5 or 6 or 10 or 20 or what?
Yeah, I would focus in the beginning on like 1 or 3 groups. And I get what you're saying when it takes time, and that definitely like it is long term, but it can also be short term. Like when I first got started, like those in the first week when I first got started, I went into real estate agent groups because I had a real estate funnel template, like a website template for real estate owners. So I went into real estate agent groups and I noticed that's where this whole thing started. I noticed they were all asking questions like, how do you guys generate leads online? How do I get people to my traffic, to my page? How do I get traffic? And they're real estate agents, so they don't know, right? They sell houses. And I noticed this and I took the advantage of just answering questions. And I said, hey, I'm not a real estate agent myself, but I help real estate agents get leads online. I've got a funnel template. I can shoot it over to you if you want to. Now, that's very straightforward, but it's also very simple. It's like one sentence. At most, I got like 70 real estate agents commenting on a comment that I made on a post at one time. And it's 70 real estate agents asking for my funnel, right, for my template. And the thing is, you're answering one person's post, but there's thousands of people in these groups, right? And they all, like not all, but a lot of them will see it because you commented on it. And, 70 people in a day from one comment like that, it's not exactly slow in my opinion, but sure, it's long-term, but it can be short-term too.
Yeah, no, I mean, that's awesome. And it's not really like hijacking. It's offering something to someone which is of value, and you've already identified the problem and you're offering the solution. So, that's perfect. I love it, man. It's just super exciting.
Yeah, I'm not that straightforward today. That was when I first got started. I would focus on the relationship. If you just allow me to spin on this for a moment, I think creating that relationship with people is so vital. I think it's so overlooked. Like if you create that relationship and show them that you care about them, like I said, like you might be the only person doing that for them online, and just keep helping that person. I think it can take like 5 minutes in Messenger helping that person, or it can take a week, or 3 months from now they might recognize your name again and they'll sign up for whatever you're promoting or selling. And relationships, I think that's such a key part of it.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, totally agree with you. So let's talk about this big win that you just had, right? I was on the Clickfunnels affiliates group, and to be honest with you, I was completely focusing on something else, so I didn't even see the launch happening. I still got some sales, which is incredible because of sticky cookies and all that sort of stuff. But all of a sudden, I started seeing these names popping up, and you were right there. And then I followed it a little bit more. And right when it came to the sort of like the winner's announcement, like there, you were right up there, which was incredible. So you want to talk us about that and how that felt, and what you felt you needed to do to achieve that? What was sort of your main point to give that push?
Yeah, please. Yeah, thank you so much, Paul. And it's in the ClickFunnels world, we talk a lot about funnel hacking, which is, modeling someone else's website and doing the same thing for you, or doing a similar thing, seeing what working. And I did the same thing for when I was promoting this thing. It was only over a weekend, so there was a short amount of time, but I know that if I created a good enough offer that I could get enough people in. And I saw when a Traffic Secrets book launched, Russell's book, a lot of people offered like, buy one book and I'll give you this offer. Buy 5 books and I'll give you this thing. Buy 10 books and you're getting like this from me. And I thought, if I'm going to compete with the big guys, it's going to be almost impossible for me to match the number of people buying from me because they have, tens of thousands on their email list. Like I can't compete with that. But if I can get one person to buy like 10 of the same product for me, because my offer, the bonuses I give are good enough, I might have a shot at this. And this is what I did. It was only a $7 product, so I knew it was possible. So for one purchase, I had one offer or one bonus. For 5 purchases, I had another bonus. And then for 10 purchases, I had another bonus. So basically, every person who bought one, I said, hey, what's it going to take to have you buy 4 more? And if they buy 5, hey, what's it going to take for you to buy 10 of these? And I'll give you all of these bonuses. And that's essentially how I did it. And that's how I was able to compete with these big guys and finish top 3 in the competition. Is I got one guy to buy multiple, so that, it multiplied. I didn't have to have a huge, big list. I just had to have one guy with someone. It comes back to a relationship. Like every single person that bought, like they're in my group. I have a relationship with them, and I built a good enough offer that I was able to compete with the big guys.
Oh, that's crazy, man. And I love it. And that is something that I haven't really latched on to myself. It's like getting people to purchase the same product over and over because it's so cheap. And, and they're getting that extra bonus. It's not kind of like, buy this, you're just going to get all these bonuses from me. Tier it up and say, okay, right, well, if you buy once, you're going to get this. You buy 5 times, you're going to get this as well. 10 times, you're going to get this too. That becomes the multiple way of getting like fantastic sales up there. And of course, it all helps with the commission and good stuff like that, right, as well. So, there's a nice back end on it. And yeah, I love it, man. It's incredible. And so what did ClickFunnels award you then for hitting that top 3?
Yes, this is something, I've never seen ClickFunnels do this, and I couldn't have imagined it myself. But for the top 3, we earned a decade in a day call with Russell Brunson. So very soon here, I don't know when yet, but I'm going to be jumping on a 30-minute call with Russell Brunson himself, and he's gonna examine my business and give me tips and everything and help me scale. it's like beyond my greatest dreams.
Oh,
I'm so thankful.
that is gold right there. If you could just pocket that, that would be immense. You know, that would be so
Yeah.
crazy. That's incredible, man. Congratulations. I love it.
Thank you.
I love what you're doing, and I've been witness to it. I've seen the growth. I've seen how you're going about things, and it is all about giving and helping people as much as you possibly can. So we're talking about Facebook groups, right? So I think it's only fair if we let people know that you might have a Facebook group they could possibly get in.
Yes. Thank you so much, Paul. So yeah, I got a Facebook group. It's called CF for Clickfunnels, CF Affiliate Marketing for Beginners, where I help you with organic traffic methods and affiliate marketing in general. And if there's any funnel help too, I try to go over that as well. So CF Affiliate Marketing for Beginners. Love to have you. Thank you so much, Paul.
We've got to drop a little pitch in there somewhere, haven't we? You know,
Yeah.
Incentive for people to come in, and if you join it twice, you know, it's gonna.
Yes. If you join it twice, I promise I will get Paul on an interview. Okay, join twice.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing. We're going to get everybody on for an interview. That you know, you're going to get an hour coaching with Wilhelm if you join his Facebook group, and 10 hours from me. If they get a friend to join too, you know. Yeah, just keep throwing it out there. Let's just keep going and see what we can do. No, that's awesome, man. I love it. I'm going to make sure that I've got the link anyway, so that's cool. I'm going to make sure that the link itself is, if you're on YouTube right now, it's going to be right there in the description. If you're listening to the podcast, then please open up the actual content for the podcast itself. Gosh, I'm losing my words. I forget what everything else is, but we're going to make sure it's in the show notes. Yeah. So you can go ahead and get into the group, because I can almost guarantee, and there's not that many times I can do this, right? I can guarantee it's going to help your business. So Wilhelm, it's been a blast, man. Thank you so much for coming on.
Paul, 100% my pleasure. Thank you for sharing what I've learned in the past year and a half with everybody, and just having a great time with you. My pleasure.
That's awesome, man. And for everybody that's listening, don't forget to subscribe. Super important. I always forget that bit. I don't know why. But like I said, we do these every day. So whether it be on YouTube, whether it be on your favorite podcast platform, make sure you do subscribe. Drop us a comment and drop us a review. Just hit the 5 stars. Why not? All right. We're going to catch up with you all guys again tomorrow, and we'll speak soon.